Good morning and welcome to the vlog. My name is Spencer. This is the Top Line Racer channel. We're in the garage this morning. It's really early, like before 7. That's early for me. Unfortunately today is a sad day. We have to go pick up a car that I may have blown the engine in last night. And by may have, I mean I pretty much did. So this morning I'm going to get some stuff together. We're going to run down, get the truck and the trailer. And then we're going to go pick up the car. So, and then see, maybe what the damage is. Hopefully it'll start this morning. It was still running. I made it off to an exit ramp. So, give me a couple minutes here. I'm going to get all of my tools together. In the meantime, watch this clip from last night when we were broken down alongside the road. Oh, alright guys. This is part of the crappy car life. Just was driving that yellow Cobalt home that I showed in the video when I was going to pick up my 300 that I left at my father-in-law's house near Philly. On the way down, the oil light came on, and I stopped, double-checked the oil, everything, and added a little bit. It wasn't that low, and the oil was fine. But I couldn't figure out really why the light was on. I drove down the rest of the way, and it was fine. Like, it ran good, nothing. So I figured, okay, it's just the oil sensor light is, the oil sensor is going bad. Because it does have a ton of miles and everything on it. But it appears that was not the case. I'm assuming it was the oil pump because it just started knocking and everything like crazy on my way back home. So, it's my brother's car. Probably just bought a Cobalt that doesn't run, so that's not great. But the car that I didn't want. So there it is. I'll show it to you. Hopefully you can see it. Parked at the new Smithville Diner, which is not my home, which is where I wanted to be tonight. So luckily, I did have my wife following right behind me, so that was good. It was good I didn't try to bring it home the other night by myself, because then I would have been really stranded. But yeah, so not a good night. Probably the rest of this video is going to be me picking the car up, hopefully tomorrow. All right, welcome back. So right now we're going to go get the truck. And first things first is I have to replace the heater core in the truck because that just broke as well. This is a great life I live. And then after that we'll be pretty good to go. I think that's a pretty easy little project. Got the tools with me to do that. Oh, one other thing while I'm here. I wanted to apologize for the last video where I went and picked up the car being a little bit jumpy. It was a really long day. I didn't even get to the dealership until like 3 o'clock. So by the time we left the dealership, it was getting dark and all of those things, and I just didn't have any time really to film. Just with everything going on with the drive to New Jersey, and there wasn't anything interesting that happened on the trip or anything really to talk about. So more great content coming up. Don't worry, stick with me. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, let's go get the truck. So here we are at the truck. Got the old heater core out. Just are waiting on my brother to come. He's picking up the new heater core as soon as the parts store opened, which was about 10 minutes ago, so he should be here any minute. Otherwise, truck's good, so just gonna pop that back in. Should only take a couple minutes, and then we will be on the road. New part. This looks different.
All right, seriously?
No, it's the same. All right, guys, hear that? Truck is running good. So looks like all the coolant is staying in there, which it wasn't doing before, so it is now, and that's awesome. So really no harm, no foul, and we're gonna go get the trailer. Only had to get out, what, 2-3 times to double check, make sure. But I call it a success for putting a trailer on by yourself. Alright guys, so we're on the road, almost down to the Cobalt now. This is my brother Lance.
Alright.
You haven't seen him yet. It's his car that I blew up, so he's taking it like a champ. Tell me about some of your thoughts that you have about your Cobalt and its life up until this point, which was cut short by a bad oil pump.
My Cobalt was my pride and joy. Every time somebody asked me about it, I tell them how many miles it had and how little maintenance I had done and how it just kept running. And Spencer is saying that the oil pump is the reason for the end of its life. I would say Spencer was the reason for the end of its life.
I didn't help it.
That's really all I had to say.
Yeah. So.
I mean, he only drove it with the oil over 50 miles.
There's some dispute there, but
So.
yeah. So, whatever reason I was driving it, but we're in your truck now, right? So we had the opportunity to also break it down, but you know, because it's been a super reliable vehicle too, might as well just kill one and kill two of them in one day.
Right.
So, you know, 24 hours. But all right, well, we're almost there. So see you guys there, and we'll get this thing loaded up. So we made it back to the banana car right here at this fine dining establishment. They let me park here. That was nice. So let's see if she starts up. I'm not sure that it will or not. It was making some noise. Come on, baby. Alright, so one problem with our trailer is I gotta Dukes of Hazzard it out through this window because the fender's in the way for the door. So yeah, here we go. It's a good race today, boys. You know, they had to exit early with a blown engine, but you know, the guys really put a lot of hard work in to the yellow Cobalt at the shop. Actually, not a lot of maintenance was done, which is why it's going home this direction. All right, we're back on the road. It's all loaded up. See, it's back behind us tailgating us like a son of a gun back there, the little lifted Cobalt. So what did you say about that loading up process? I would say that was about the quickest, easiest loading up that I've ever done.
Yeah, we loaded it in like 3 minutes probably.
Yeah, 3 minutes flat. So this is really shaky. All right, I'm gonna stop videoing until we get somewhere that's less shaky. This is why you always check your straps, because we just stopped here at Walmart just a couple miles down the road, and it settled, and now we have to retighten the straps. Let's see what the back ones look like. Right there. Yep. Okay. Yep. This one's not too bad. It's just whoever did the front one. All right. So now that we got the straps all tightened up, we are going to run in Walmart and just grab some few necessities for life, and then we will see you guys back at home. Well, we made it back home, all safe and sound. Gonna unload now, and this might be the Cobalt's final resting place, at least for a little while. So I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a great night. See you, Cobalt. You had a good run. All 270,000 miles.